Idaho Matters podcast is brought to you by St. Luke's On-Demand Virtual Care, which allows patients to see a provider from their home using a computer or smartphone with on-demand care for common ailments, such as a cough, sore throat, or a sinus issue. More information at stlukesonline.org.
Congress is now deciding the future of funding for public radio and public television. Hello, this is Tom Michael, General Manager of Boise State Public Radio. This rescission request, or clawback of approved funding, passed through the U.S. House, and now it's before the U.S. Senate. This is the time to let your senator from Idaho know about your support of the news and music that public radio provides. Contact information at protectmypublicmedia.org.
From the studios of Boise State Public Radio, I'm Samantha Wright, filling in for Jim Gaudette. It's Idaho Matters. The last time we heard from the Boise Baroque Orchestra live here in studio, they were getting ready for their Valentine's Day concert. And today they're back. You just heard Ben Galifant, who was playing our Idaho Matters theme, which was written by musician Will Hall, playing it live in studio on the cello. Yes. Ben, play it again for us so we can hear it. Ben is a student who took part in last year's Summer Institute, which is a 4-day workshop for students to work with principal musicians of the Boise Baroque Orchestra. And it culminates with a concert at First Presbyterian Church in August. So first off, let's make some introductions. Ben Galifant on cello from Timberline High School. Yes. Anna Toll plays the bass, Centennial High School. Anya Saplinsky, oh yes, on cello, Boise High School. And Logan Anderson, Boise Baroque's new general manager. Everybody say hi.
Hey there.
Hey, hey.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, hey. Logan, start with you. Give us a quick overview. What's the Boise Baroque Orchestra, for those who haven't heard of it?
Boise Baroque was founded in 2002. So it's been running for over 20 years. In the last few years, we've found this wonderful spot to put on our concerts, which is the month of August. Nice. We put on a series of concerts. This year we're doing 4. On Saturday evenings, they happen in downtown Boise at First Presbyterian Church. On Sunday evenings, they happen in Eagle at the Chateau de Fleur. And it's just a wonderful organization that provides indoor and outdoor concerts.
So what is the Summer Institute? What is this?
Summer Institute is something that will be happening this year during the third week of our festival. It's an opportunity for, in the past for local, but we're opening that up to more than just local in the future. Students to come and play with our musicians, learn from our artistic director, and put on a concert with the musicians from Boise Baroque.
That is awesome. Okay, Anna, Ben, and Anya, you all took part in the Institute last year. So, and I'm going to get this back and forth. So, Anna, pull that mic close to you. Tell us about yourself. You play the bass?
Yeah, I do.
How long you been playing bass?
I've been playing bass for around 2 years now, but I played cello for about 6 beforehand.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Centennial High School.
And you did this last year, the Summer Institute.
Yes, this was my first time doing something like this at all. It was a really interesting experience for sure.
Yeah? Did you learn a lot?
I did. It was really interesting kind of meeting other bassists in the area because I really hadn't talked to many of them. And it was a really interesting experience working one-on-one with my actual orchestra director as kind of a section leader. So it was really interesting.
Wow. Okay. Ben, you're gonna have to get closer. Ben's got a wounded leg there, so he's a little behind. Just bend it. Bend in. Ben is very tall. Ben, you're playing the cello. How long have you played the cello?
I've been playing the cello for 13 years. I just graduated from Timberline High School. So.
And you were in the Institute last year?
I was, yeah.
And what was that like?
It was really cool being able to work with Robert Franz, the artistic director, and just kind of getting a snapshot into this new kind of music, which is Baroque music. I hadn't had a lot of experience with that before.
Would you recommend it to other students?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah? Learned a lot? Had a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. And Anya? Hi.
Hi.
You play the cello too?
Yes, I do.
And you did it last year and you're doing it this year.
Yeah.
Okay, what school?
I go to Boise High School.
And tell me about it. What was it like last year?
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working with students from other schools and getting to play with other people. I'm not a part of like a youth orchestra here, and so it was cool to see other people and how they play too.
Yeah, learned a lot.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
And this, as we said, culminates in a concert, Logan. So they get to show off what they've learned.
That's right. Rehearsals will start on August 20th, and it will all culminate on August 23rd at First Presbyterian Church here in Boise.
Wow. Okay, Ben, I understand you're going to play a piece for us, a solo piece. Is that correct? What are you going to play?
I will be playing the Allemande from the second Bach suite.
Okay, let's give it a try. Come on in here, and let's hear what you sound like. There we go. Nice. All right. That was Ben Gallifant on the cello. You're hearing from students from the Boise Baroque Orchestra's Summer Institute. They're with us in studio. Logan, why is this workshop important for both students and for the Boise Baroque Orchestra?
Our mission is to bring early music to life, and that happens on so many levels. It means a lot for the musicians as performers, for community members as listeners, and also for the upcoming generation. This is not music that we get to perform too often, and one of the special things about our organization is that we play this early music, Baroque era and early classical music on period instruments. So if you look at the orchestra and if you're familiar with how instruments look, you'll spot some differences. For example, if you are a string player, you'll notice that the bows of our string players that typically arch downward, they'll arch upward like a traditional bow and arrow. That's how they first were designed. Later on in the 17 and 1800s, we transitioned to that different shape. But we play on that to give it that different tone. If you look at the horns and the trumpets, they're using natural instruments. They're lacking pistons or rotors, and they just have that sort of old-fashioned sound that you would expect from those periods. So really being able to give students a chance to be immersed in period playing is really special.
Ben, you mentioned this in the last segment. How familiar were you with Baroque music before you took the workshop?
I was somewhat familiar with Baroque music, but not necessarily the style that it was supposed to be played in. Like I've played the Bach cello suites before, which is a Baroque era piece, but I didn't play it in the Baroque style. So that workshop definitely helped me play those pieces more in the style that they were meant to be played in.
Learned a lot?
Yep.
Yeah? What about you? Anya? How familiar were you with Baroque music before the workshop?
I knew that it existed. I had played one Baroque piece with my school, So I was introduced to it a little bit, but once we got to the Institute, we really dug deep and learned a whole lot more.
Sort of like total immersion.
Yeah,
Wow. And do you like it?
I do like Baroque music, yeah.
Yeah. And Anna, what about you? How familiar were you?
Not at all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We sight read the pieces we were gonna be playing in the institute the year beforehand, and I was going in blind, honestly.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But was it fun? Do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it, especially since we play a lot of it in like chamber at my actual school, and it was really interesting because since at the time Boise High Chamber didn't have any bassists, the bassists in our orchestra got to use their Baroque bows, and so the Timberland Orchestra broke.
We won't tell anybody that. It's not really on the radio. Okay, quickly to the three of you. Ben, would you do it again? Would you recommend it to other people to take the Summer Institute?
Yeah, I would absolutely do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anya? Or wait, Anna? You've got the microphone. Go ahead.
Yes.
Resounding yes. Anya, what about you?
I would, yeah.
You would? And you think other people are going to get a lot out of it?
I do think so.
Cool. Logan, I understand that the Summer Institute is quite packed this year,
We are.
but people can sign up for next year. Who can be part of it?
Anybody. In fact, this year we have our first non-local student participating. She's coming from Oregon. We're very excited about it. And while we're full this summer, applications for the 2026 Summer Institute will open at the beginning of the calendar year.
And so anybody who's hearing this who might want to take the Summer Institute could come to the concert to find out what it's like.
We'll certainly come to the concert no matter what. But you can find more information on our website, boisebaroque.org, or send an email to info@boisebaroque.org.
All right. This has been great. I want to thank all of you for being here. It's been fantastic.
Thank you.
Our thanks to the Boise Baroque Orchestra, which is getting ready for their Summer Institute. That's where high school students take part in a 4-day workshop and host a concert. This year, it's August 23rd at the First Presbyterian Church in Boise. Anybody can go, and we'll put some more information on our website, boisestatepublicradio.org.
I'm Gemma Gaudette, and this is Idaho Matters.
These days, there's so much news, it can be hard to keep up with what it all means for you, your family, and your community. The Consider This podcast from NPR features our award-winning journalism. 6 days a week, we bring you a deep dive on a news story and provide the context and analysis that helps you make sense of the news. We get behind the headlines. We get to the truth. Listen to the Consider This podcast from NPR.